Here we are. So I just want to see if everybody can hear me. So let's go. Let's do this. It should be good. So, all right, guys. So this is live chat. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how much, how good the quality is here. You guys need to let me know what's going on. Bring it. So, pop out the chat. And we should be good to go. I am just setting myself up. So, first and foremost, thank you to everybody that is coming in on live today. This is something new on my channel that I'm trying to do. Pardon if I'm looking down. My camera's up here. I'm going to try to look at you guys a little more, but this is something a little different on my end. But just want to do a first check here. So this video might run a little long just because I'm testing out some new things. So so we are going a little pixelated, I guess. Again, I'm just again, this is new. So so I'll just take myself off here because it's moving the camera. So I'm just going to be just on the chair. So anyway, what's going on, YouTube Fragrance family? This is a new series called the Monthly Roundup. I felt like doing this type of video just randomly and try it out in the month of March. We are March 2nd today, 2019. And what this video is all about is what's coming up on the channel for the month. I'm always pretty organized in regards to my channel. It's all about timing, though. I do have some things in the pipeline every single day. But it's all about my time for shooting and editing and things like that. So anybody that's interested in seeing what's going to happen on the channel over the month of March, this is going to be a good video for you so you can kind of figure out what's going on with me and the channel, and if you wanted to tune in. So this is for the hardcore Robes 08 subscribers. Basically, I might take some questions. I am live right now, so there is some people that are going to see this live at the moment. But I will keep it on the channel for the month of March. So you may see this, and I'm not live. So I just want to say hi to everybody that is in the live chat right now. I'm trying to see how many people we got. We got 20 people right now live. Again, this may not be live when you see it, but we have 20 people live right now. So everybody that is in the live chat, please be proactive. For if you do like this idea, please let me know. And the way you're going to let me know is the like button. So everybody in the live chat, if you are interested in this kind of video, it will be a live stream. I may take some, be a little, depending on my time, we can chat back and forth, but this is all about what's going on the channel. And March 2019 is going to be, there's going to be some changes on the channel. People do get scared when you hear changes, but it is good changes. There is some things that are coming to a head, or the series is ending this month. So the thing is you're going to get a lot more new content than old content, and I'll get to that later on in this stream. So again, please hit the like button if you are interested in me doing this as a monthly thing on my channel in 2019. I'm doing a live chat at the start of the month and letting you know, obviously there might be some videos. This is not clear cut. This is not me promising that I'm going to shoot all these for you, but this is what's in the pipeline on the Robes 08 channel. So here we go. So let's start it off. First and foremost, okay, if you haven't hit like, hit like. I'm looking for at least 100 likes on this video to continue to do this monthly. So if this one right here, this initial launch, if it doesn't get the likes, guess what? April, we're not doing it because I kind of set up my fragrance room right here. And it does take some time to set up a webcam and all my stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But keep it tuned in. Give me a like if you can. And of course, the people that are in the live chat now, you guys can talk. And once this, of course, goes on my channel later on, please pepper the comments section below. I'd love to hear your take on this live monthly roundup and see what you guys think. So again, to everybody in the chat, let us know what your scent of the day today is. And of course, I'd like to know where you guys are all from. So I'm going to start. If you don't know, I'm from Canada. Right now, it is snowing a little bit, so we're still getting more snow. So that's why not both my winter lists are done, because winter is still in full effect. We don't have spring yet. So again, we have lots of snow. If you guys, if I pan a camera towards what's outside here, a lot of you guys would be scared. Second of all, my scent of the day today, this morning is this fragrance review is completed. I just need to shoot it. All my notes are completed. That's what I mean. And all my testing is done. Once I'm very comfortable with what I have, some fragrance reviews are done already. So I don't usually wear it for testing, but this is the fragrance I'm wearing today. I don't see the camera here, so I just want to make sure that you guys can see what I see. So this one right here is Hermes Essence Santal Mas Soya. This one right here, I'll be quite honest, I bought this, I think, when it first came out. And the thing is so it's been a while. It's been a few years. And the thing with this one is I really didn't appreciate as much as I should. The testing with it made me appreciate it. So there's not too much of a dent in this one. Most of this is testing, I'll be quite honest. But this one is going to go more into my spring and summer lineup as a sandalwood-based fragrance. And it has a figgy opening to the fragrance. So it's going to be an interesting fragrance review, to be quite honest, because it wasn't really one of my favorite Hermes Essence, but it has come up in my books. So let's take a look at the chat here. Just want to keep an eye on you guys. You guys are, we got some Tel d'Hermes, Tobacco Vanille, Istanbul's in the house, Nasomato, Rocky Mountain Wood. We got Serbia, Australia, Vancouver, Australia. We got a couple Aussies in the house. So we got Greece in the house. We got Florida in the house. So we got, of course, Oman. So we do have quite a bit of people in the house right now. We got 29 people checking in. So the reason for this video, let's start it off, is what's on the docket for the Robes 08 channel in March 2019. Well, this is going to be the channel has been a little bit in a, I wouldn't say a rut, but March Madness, of course. Some people hate it, some people love it, some people unsubscribe because there's too many of them. Some people unsubscribe because they weren't consistent enough. So March Madness, of course, is coming to an end. The championship video is being shot after this, so I'm actually going to shoot it. I'm all prepped. I know who's moving on. So that's going to be the second last video to that series where I introduce the two fragrances that are going into the final. And then you guys get to vote. And then there's going to be 24 hours. And then I shoot the next video, which is congratulating the winner, basically. So 2 videos left for March Madness. So it's going to spill into March, but that's it. That's all we got. So March Madness, the series is over, which you'd be surprised on how much that will open up a little bit more time for me to do bulkier videos. So it is something that is time consuming, even though they're very small videos. It's the things, counting the votes and editing the videos and things like that, that do take the time. Sometimes when I shoot those, I don't really want to shoot another video because I want to get the Mark Madness stuff out. So that'll kind of open up when I want to shoot. I'm going to be shooting something else. So Mark Madness is on its way out this month. So either a good thing or bad thing, depending on who you are. That, of course, opens up the gate for my top 100 niche list, which will be coming this year. It's not coming this month, though. It will be coming out this year. So that is the plan. I'm probably going to poll you guys, the subscribers, to ask you guys if you want to do another Mark Madness for the niche list, the top 100 niche list. And that's going to be, of course, in 2020. So that is the end of that. Mark Madness is going to be done. I'm hopeful for this week. I'm going to shoot the one video today, and then the next video within 24 hours. So sometime this week, and that should be the end of it. The other thing that is going to end this month is my old videos, my re-uploads. So everybody that hated them or loved them, and again, Mark Madness and these re-uploads really put the channel into a little bit of a funk. Because of course it's either you're getting flooded by a lot of videos, maybe videos that you don't want to see, and a lot of unsubscribing and people not happy. So that is going to end. I've uploaded and timestamped all the old videos. They're going to be done. The last old re-upload, you put it on your calendar, is March 15th, 2019 is the last re-uploaded video on my channel. So I finally re-uploaded every single video that got removed. There is some that I lost between YouTube and all that, but other than that, that's done. So that's gone. So all the re-uploads are done. So again, at the same time, those are time consuming to upload. So we are going to move on from that. So that's another time consumer that is going out the window, because usually on weekends, what I do is I edit all those and upload them. And it takes usually 2-3 hours every week. So that 2 and 3 hours can be utilized for something else. So I'm happy those are done. And that pretty much gives me a different outlook on the channel, because now that Mark Madness is gone and these re-uploads are gone every day, those are every day, the re-uploads. Mark Madness, not so much. That takes less traffic to the channel, less videos, less editing, and now it's more onto the newer stuff and bulkier stuff. So can't wait to start working on new things. So full-fledged reviews on the channel. So full-fledged reviews on the channel. I'm going to let you guys know on what I'm almost done on. This does not mean they're going to come out this order. They may not come out this month. It all depends on how I feel. Usually when they're at this point of the process, they should be going on YouTube. So the first fragrance review, I've already shown the fragrance, is Santal Monsoya. This fragrance right here from the Hermes Essence line is going to be my first full-fledged review in March 2019 from the Hermes Essence line. I actually haven't done a full-fledged review on any of these Hermes Essence. I own several from the brand, and I've owned several for several years. I've just never really done a huge review on any of these. So Santal Monsoya is the first one that is done. I'm hopeful to get that video shot this weekend, and then edited and all that. So this might be a fragrance review that you'll see this week. Hopeful, depending on my timeline. Next is from the House of Armani. So we have a designer fragrance review that's coming out, and that is going to be ADG Profumo. So the flanker. This one, of course, is from one of my Fragrance X hauls in last year, 2018. I've had this since, I would like to say the summer, maybe around April, maybe the end of spring, and that's how long I've been kind of testing this fragrance out for that long. That's going to be a polarizing fragrance review because it's not an overly positive fragrance review. Next, talking about overly positive reviews, I'm finally going to be doing a full-fledged review on Bleu de Chanel, the Eau de Toilette. I've had this fragrance since they released it. never reviewed it. Hardly talked about it on the channel, and you can see in the blue here. Not on my favorite fragrances. I hardly wear this one. This is mostly testing that you can see here. So it's a fragrance that is very blah to me. So I can't wait to actually review those, get those out of the way. So those are the 3 fragrances that will be coming onto the channel this month, hopefully as a full-fledged review. So that's what you guys will see in March. So moving on to Pop the Cherry. Pop the Cherry is, of course, a series that I released. It replaced first impression videos. Pop the Cherry, I got a few fragrances coming up from different hauls. Of course, I got to hear Replicas by the Fireplace. So that one is next to go on the channel for Pop the Cherry. I'm going to let you guys know what I think about that one. CK2 from Calvin Klein is going to be another Pop the Cherry video. That one is actually surprising for a Calvin Klein. So keep it tuned in for that one. I'm usually not a big fan of Calvin Klein, but that one, they did well. Next is from Tom Ford, and this is Sahara Noir. So this one right here, of course, is going to be getting a Pop the Cherry. And lastly, from Tom Ford, Noir Anthracite, which has already made some top 20 lists. So it's time for me to let you guys know what I think about it, at least as the initial first impression. So those 4 are Pop the Cherry videos that are slated for March. So we got a couple Tom Fords, a Calvin Klein, and a Maison Margiela. So a nice little mix for first impressions. Test drives, which replaced my sampling sample series. I am sampling currently Wanted by Night. It, of course, is getting a lot of love. I find the bottles kind of tacky looking, but the Night one, this came with bottle purchases, so I didn't really ask for this, but I got it, so might as well give you guys a sampling samples on that, especially since it has some hype, and a lot of good reviewers said some good things about this fragrance. So see what I get from that. My next one is from Joe Malone. I got, again, another is a sample that I wasn't really asking for, so it's an official sample from Joe Malone. And I've never actually smelt any Joe Malones at all, ever. Never was really interested. This one right here is Pear and Freesia. So I'm going to test that one out for a bit and see how that goes. And that'll be the very first mention on my channel of Joe Malone. And lastly is woman's fragrance. And this, I don't know if you guys can see with the lighting. There's the lighting's a little too much here in my fragrance room, so I got to turn that down a little bit. But this is Acqua di Gioia. I don't really know how to pronounce that, Gioia. And this is the EDP, so it's the woman's fragrance. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So that is basically what I'm testing out. So that's pretty much it in regards to the meat and potatoes of the channel, which is, of course, what I want to build it upon is, of course, Test Drive, which is samples, Pop the Cherry, which is first impressions of fragrances that I've purchased, and then, of course, full-fledged reviews. So that is my my outlook for my fragrance channel. Is those 3 things are going to be the bulk of it. After that is going to be things that are going to fill in the blanks, which is fairly big videos. Things like a series like Flankered will come back, or I'm going to introduce it more. I got my top 20 winter niche list, which is complete. So I have to shoot it, and it will be shot this month. I'm hoping earlier. The faster I get that out, the better it is. So the top 20 niche winter list for 2018-19 will be coming out for March. So that's one of those. And I'm going to start my spring seasonal lists this month too. So I see Chad is in the live chat. So we got a current fragrance reviewer in the chat. So what's going on, Chad? Again, anybody that's coming in late of this live chat, please hit the like button if you like this video idea on my channel. I'm looking for at least 100 to kind of let me know that this is something that you guys want to see. So anyway, that is what is coming up on the channel. Of course, I got my haul videos coming out too this month. Let's take a look at what I've purchased last month, which I'm going to introduce to you guys this month. So first and foremost, anybody that follows me on my Instagram, if you don't, go check out my Instagram or my Facebook channel, is that I got these two suckers. Now, if you guys see these right here, this is, of course, Fahrenheit Summer, and this is Fahrenheit 0 degree. So these are two flankers from Fahrenheit that were released way back when. Very hard to find. And this year is basically for me to get some of these unicorns in my on my channel and in my collection. So Fahrenheit Summer and 0 degrees. You guys will get some thoughts on that from me on my channel. So those are very rare, collectible fragrances, and that's one thing that is very, very much a part of my journey is designer fragrances that have been long, long gone. And from a Fahrenheit lineups like that, Fahrenheit, and some that lineups that I really, really like in the designer game, I will search out the flankers, the older flankers. Talking about flankers, I did purchase also 1 Million Intense. Not a big deal, but I own all of 1 Millions. So Intense was one that is very hard to find now. So this is, of course, one that I'm going to give my thoughts on. And last but not least, I got D Squared Potion, Royal Black, and this thing's almost full. And this was something that was really hard to find over the years. So those are all discontinued, hard to find fragrances that I've purchased last month and that I'm going to kind of introduce on my channel. One thing that I've had some subscribers tell me over the years is, why are you reviewing or spending time on fragrances that are long gone? And my answer is very simple and straightforward for people like myself. When we're looking at these type of fragrances, you're going to be blind buying them. You can't sample them. So there is people out there like me that do this kind of stuff. And when there's no info, especially on a fragrance like Fahrenheit 0 degree, there's nothing. There's hardly anything. On YouTube, there's nothing. So if I review it, at least that will help somebody if they want to pull the trigger at $150, $200, whatever they want to spend. If I can help them just a little bit, that means I've done my job. So that's all, of course. It's a big part of my channel. And last but not least, of course, my Fragrance X haul. Shout out to FragranceX.com. My haul for March 2019. I need to unbox it and let you guys know what I got. I can show you guys what I got today, but I'm not unboxing them right now because it's going to be an official video. So we can start that off. I got them all right here. So let's take a look at them. The first fragrance I got was Moustache by Rocha. It's the Eau de Toilette Concentré version. They have re-released this fragrance in an EDP, and the thing is once they re-release it, if you're looking for this type of fragrance online, it's going to be hard to find because people are going to be putting their ad as like the 2018 edition, and I rather snatch this up, and it was under $50. So that one, I can't wait to unbox and kind of talk about that one. Next, I got Tom Ford Noir Extreme. So the only one I don't have in this lineup now is the Noir, the original Noir, the Eau de Toilette version. So I got the EDP, I got the Noir Anthracite, and now I got the Extreme. I only mildly smelt this at Sephora. They had a tester that had no more juice in it, but I could smell the atomizer. And I felt like this should be one that I should purchase. Next is I got Valentino Uomo, and this is the Noir Absolu version. So this is a whole designer haul. So to my designer heads, you guys are going to be happy. Valentino Uomo Noir Absolu. So again, that's a blind buy. I don't know what I'm going to get on that, but I'm I'm a mild fan of Valentino's lineup. Next is Guerlain's Homme Ideal cologne version. I hear this one is axed. I might be wrong on that. I don't go to the Guerlain boutique in Toronto, so I'm not sure. I haven't really asked anybody, but I hear that this one is very, very cheap. It's actually the cheapest one out of the whole bunch online at discounters. So I wanted to snatch that up, especially for spring and summer, and see what it gives me, because that's, again, another blind buy for me. Next, I got two Déclarations. I got Déclaration Parfum, and then I got Déclaration d'un Soir. Obviously, Déclaration d'un Soir, as you guys know, if you're on a Robes 08 channel a lot, you'll know that I did a test drive on a sample on this stuff, an official sample, and I was like blown away. So I got that, and then Parfum, of course, is the newest one. So I said, why not? I've ignored Cartier quite a bit, so might as well get those. And let's finish off with two more. It was a pretty big haul. This one, Uomo by Ferragamo Signature. So it's the new Uomo. I like the original, so I'm sure I'll like that one. Your typical, probably sweet designer fragrance, but it should be pretty good. And lastly, L'Homme Prada Intense, which, of course, I got the original L'Homme. I'm liking it, to be quite honest, as like a fragrance that I can wear to work. So I wanted to get the Intense, especially the bottle's beautiful, the L'Homme bottle. So L'Homme Intense is black, so I can't wait to just put it right beside it. They should look good. So that haul is coming up on my channel. That's my March Fragrance X haul, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 designer fragrances. So it's a hell of a haul. Plus, of course, the Fahrenheit Twins, Potion, and then the 1 Million Intense. So that is what that I've purchased recently. So you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But I can't wait to shoot that video and unbox them and start trying these fragrances out. There's a lot of them. I don't think too many of those are going to be good for spring. Off the top of my head, I think the Prada Intense will be good for spring, or at least the start of spring. I think the Déclaration series should be good for spring too. The Guerlain for sure. Ideal Cologne. Valentino is probably going to be a little too dark. The Tom Ford's probably going to be a little too dark, and the Moustache, I don't know what to get on that one. So that's pretty much it in regards to March 2019 on my channel. There might be some videos that pop in and out that I haven't named off on here, but you guys can always, of course, you guys are subscribed. Hopefully, if you're not subscribed, if you haven't hit the damn bell, hit it so you can get all that information. As always, I'd love to get you guys to hit a like on this video if you want this type of video every month. I can give you guys updates on what's going on the channel and all that good stuff. So again, thank you to everybody that is in the live chat. There's a bunch of you here right now. There's about 50 people in the live chat. We only have 26 likes on here. That's kind of weak sauce. What's going on here? And we are at 28 minutes. I will stretch this out to 35 minutes if we hit at least half of that. So we need to get at least 35 likes. Let's go with 35 likes. And then I can stay and we'll talk on the live chat here. So anybody that's watching this that's not live, you can shut off the video. If you are in the live chat, hit up that like, and then we're going to stick around. I got the chat right beside me here, and let's get going. So here we go. All these thingy likers in the chat. Hit that like button, you bums. There we go. There we go. We got some people taking the bull by the horns here. So let's go. Hit me up with some questions or whatever you'd like in the chat here. I'll hit you guys up for 5 minutes. Again, my time is precious, so I'll stick around for 5, but then I gotta deconstruct the setup and then start setting up for fragrance reviews for you guys to start doing that. So hit me up in the chat. What do you guys think of my haul videos? What do you guys think about this video? Do you guys in the live chat let me know what you guys think about this? Should I be doing this every month? What do you want to see on the channel? These are things that, you guys hit me up with it. When was the last scent that didn't remind me of another cologne? Um, it's I could go as easy as this one. I'm wearing this today, actually. This fragrance doesn't remind me of another cologne. So that is that's one of the things. When you do delve into this game, you know what to ignore. Like this blue craze, like you don't see me. Like I don't own Invictus. I don't own Invictus Aqua. I don't own a lot of these blue fragrances. So I kind of stay away from things that I know that I'm not going to like. Some of them I've purchased just because I do want to try some out, and I do want to do fragrance reviews on them for my channel. Things like Dylan Blue and Bleu de Chanel. Those are fragrances that I do want to Sauvage. I was actually hyped about Sauvage, but it just didn't work on me. But those are things that I'm going to give my take, good or bad. It's always going to be a good thing on the channel. Would love to see do a top tea-based fragrance list. That's a good one. That is one thing that I feel like doing more now that Mark Madness is kind of, this month it's going to be in the background and I don't need to re-upload stuff anymore. I got more time for these little videos. Not little videos. Those are not little videos. Top 10 lists do take time away from the screen here and kind of all the work behind it. But that is a good one. That is one of my ideas. It's not a new idea, but fragrance reviewers have done this before. Is top 10 list, right? And I haven't done too many of those, like my top 10 leathers, my top 10 tobaccos, my top 10 tea-based scents in my collection. So those are things that hopefully in the future I will be shooting. My thoughts on Eugene's video, Sean. I rather not put my 2 cents in what's going on. The one thing I can just say is, we're all in this journey. This journey is different for everybody. Everybody's different, and that the fragrance journey is one thing, and the YouTube journey is another thing. And one thing that I've realized long ago is that everybody's journey is different. And that means fragrances. And you can't really, as far as fragrance taste, I hear reviewers, I'm an influencer. I don't like that word. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like shoving top 10 list or fragrances down your throat. I really hope that you guys are smarter than that. But there's a lot of people that just take fragrance reviewers' word as gospel. But that's why I like to have fragrance reviews that are not as exciting as others. Like there's some that are lukewarm on my channel. We get like 7 and 8s on my channel, and that's a fragrance review. It's not an exciting 10 out of 10 review, and it's not a bash fest that it's 1 out of 10. Those get the clicks. But you got those run-of-the-mill fragrances that are just half decent, and as far as reviewers go, everybody's got their own reasoning to do this. Some people, and the numbers, it's not that some people are better at it than others. It's just some people decide to do what they do. And everybody in the YouTube community as a fragrance reviewer, at least I would hope so, knows what the recipe is. A great example of this is Steven from Red Adolescence. Love Steven. When he first started, and he pretty much, not everybody imitates, but everybody knows what other people do that works, right? And Steven, took my foundation and he did a lot of what I was doing. And then eventually, I knew it, he knew it, everybody knew it, that fragrance reviews that are 10 plus minutes aren't working. He brought them down. And that's his prerogative to get, his channel more successful. And some people gear towards that. And again, everybody knows that, first, like someone like myself, I have the resources. I can purchase these shitty fragrances and review them all the time, all day, every day. I can do exactly what everybody else does, but I have those resources. I got the experience, and I can do a video. The one thing is time. I don't think I have the time, but I can do brand new fragrance reviews every day, and purchase all these brand new releases. But I rather go slow and steady. And that's the one thing that you just gotta, you know that some fragrance reviewers aren't really doing it for the love or the passion. It's a given. So anyway, moving off of what Eugene, as a person, I know Eugene. He's got a great nose. His channel is a great channel for the fragrance community as far as the content goes. Look past of what he said. He has great content, and if we lost that channel because of that, that sucks. That's shit. Oh, Mr. Silva's in the house. Pinot Sylvestre. Really? That's your scent of the day? You sure? You sure? Can we bash some clone houses? Not today. Not today. Let's not bash some clone houses. I missed your question. Well, hit me up again. As far as clone houses, you're not going to see any of that on my channel. Again, that's personal taste, nothing against it. But for me, there's not going to be any of that on my channel. Do I know a fragrance similar to Versace Man, but richer and denser? Not that I can think of on top of my head. Versace Man's a really good designer release. Sadly, Versace Man Eau Fraiche got the limelight or the hype back in the day on YouTube, and Versace Man kind of got brushed aside, unfortunately. And I was trying to pump it up a little bit when the Eau Fraiche craze came in, and nobody was biting. Have I smelt Lost Cherry by Tom Ford? No, I have not. I got so much to sniff again. Like, I got a haul here. I got 8 fragrances, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12 fragrances this month to smell, new fragrances. So I'm in no rush. There's some fragrances that I really want. And again, I don't fall into the hype that YouTube creates. I fall to my own hype. Lost Cherry is a fragrance from Tom Ford that seems interesting. It will be a future purchase, but I'm in no rush. But it is one that's on my radar and that I will purchase. But again, I'm in no rush with a lot of fragrances. The thing is patience is key. Brand new releases, always are going to be paying top-notch money. And I don't need it. Like, let's say it gets released. It's like that Explorer by Montblanc, right? It just got released now. As a fragrance reviewer, I should be all over that. I should have had a fragrance review out. But I'm in no rush to get that bottle, first of all. I got so much other stuff to sniff. My interest level is very small. It's an Aventus clone from what I hear. Not a very good one from what I hear. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Don't care. I'm not really hyped on Aventus. So the bottle's nice. So all I know is Montblanc. 99.9% of their fragrances go into the bargain bin. So if I wait 6 to 8 months, which I will, because I'm in no rush of buying it, it'll be $30 on Fragrance X, which is when I'm going to snatch it up and then I'll review it. It's that easy. I have no reservations doing that. I played smart, and not smart for the YouTube channel, but smart on my wallet. There's no point of me buying it for retail at $80, $90. Montblanc fragrances are not worth that. I know Fragrance Buy, I think, just got them. They're $75 Canadian, so that's around 50 USD. Still too much. I'll wait. I don't need it right now. I don't need any fragrance right now. So that's at their pinnacle of purchasing power, and that's where I stay and wait. Unless I really want it or it's super limited, that's it. I will not pay premium, and that's where a lot of us should be. There's no reason to purchase like a fragrance like Explorer from Montblanc when, that fragrance is not a needle mover, man. Like, look, look at 5 years after this launch. Where is that fragrance going to be? It's going to be $25, bargain bin, discontinued probably, maybe not. And that's it. That's the end of the road for it. It's not a needle mover. So why would I pay $100 for it? I'm not. So anyway, that's it. There's like only one bottle I found for D Squared Royal Black on eBay. It was 200 something. Yeah, it's a hard find. eBay is super expensive. I got it for 110 Canadian at that, which 110. Wait, no, I got it for 150. Sorry, 150 for this one, that was my threshold, and that included shipping and as a full bottle. So that was my threshold for it, and I'm happy I got it. Search is over, but you know which one was the hardest one to find? Was this guy, 0 Degrees. Holy crap, was that a hard one? Summer 2. These two are usually on eBay. There's usually 1 or 2 on eBay. Mostly this one, 250. This one around 200. So hard to find. So very happy to get them. Anyway, that's it. I don't want to make this video any longer. I just wanted it to be, of course, my monthly roundup. I'd love to be chatting with you guys, but duty calls. I think I just want to deconstruct this set and start doing some fragrance reviews and start editing those because I want to get Mark Madness out of the way and things like that. So all these things I just promised you guys, I gotta start going to work, don't I? So thank you so much to everybody in the live chat. I certainly appreciate all your support. Before you go, hit that like button if you haven't, because if you want to see this again, you got to hit that like button, because if I don't see likes, what's the point of me doing this? So again, thank you so much. If you missed the first part of this or you just came in late, I am posting this on my YouTube channel. So it is a live chat, but it's also going to be a reminder that I got a lot of fragrance reviewing to do this month. So you can come back to this video and see what you missed on what's coming up on the Robe Zoe channel. So again, if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the comments. Let me know that this is an idea that you guys would love to see every single month. And I'd like to do more live chats like this, just of course, not this type of live chat, but an actual live chat for everybody, and we can discuss stuff. I might do one tonight. So everybody that's in the live chat right now, I'm telling you right now, I might do a live chat. The Habs are playing tonight, though. They're playing the Penguins, so I might watch the hockey game. I'm sorry, but I do want to watch the hockey game. But I might come on here. We'll see how we are. Again, thank you so much for all the support. I certainly appreciate it. Let me know if the audio's good, the video's good. Maybe the camera, I might pan it down a little bit so I can look at you guys, because it's a little high right now. So I can fix that up a little bit. The beard looks good in this lighting, though. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys.